Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Turbo. Wanted to do a little bit of an update on this because, well, I mean, yesterday we did get the breakout we were talking about, right? So yesterday when I covered it, it was in the morning, right here at like 6,800, 7,000, or 0.68 and 0.7 cents, whatever you want to call it. And what we talked about is that it was quite likely that we would get the bullish breakout here. All right, so that is what happened. All right, we got the bullish breakout, but the reaction we got afterwards, I think, is a little bit weak. All right, so the price target we had in mind, first of all, after breaking out, was between 8,000 and 8,500. That was not hit. All right, it missed by a hair, but still was not hit. And then apart from that, there's also some things I don't like in the price action subsequently. Because this level right here, I mean, in general, like if we redo this analysis, all right, for me, the most important level right now for Turbo, and I do think technically we are still bullish. Like, I mean, we've rallied a ton since Friday, right? So we would need to drop down a lot to actually technically turn bearish here. But that's not necessarily what matters. It matters what we do on the short term. And on the short term, I think this is really the most important level. And what you can see is that, well, when we broke out above that level, so that's what we talked about yesterday, that caused the bullish momentum to kick in and we rallied higher. But right now, we've actually dropped down below that level again, all right? So it almost looks like one big fake out. And in general, that's also what I've been telling you in these Turbo videos, right? So Turbo, historically, is very manipulated. So you need to be careful with the breakouts and you need to be careful while trading it. And then if we look at the momentum right here, if we look at the order flow, I think that's going to tell us a little bit of an interesting story. In that it looks like we are selling off here. And this is also what I talked about yesterday, in that, you know, we already had some sort of a bearish divergence here yesterday. All right, this is not new. We already knew that the open interest here was dropping down while the price was going up, which means that there's less interest, there's less momentum behind the price, even though the price is going up. So what I told you is that I still thought it was most likely we would break out, all right? So that's also what happened. But in hindsight, and that's also what you can see right now, is that we are selling off massively, all right? So at this moment, unfortunately, even though I think technically Turbo is still bullish, and if we break back above 7,000 here, then we can still rally. But given what I know from Turbo in the past, and given what I see right now in terms of bearish technical confirmations, but also the sell-off, I have to be bearish here a little bit, right? So what Turbo needs, and you can also see that historically, like every time Turbo gets bullish, we are gaining a ton of momentum, we're gaining a ton of open interest, and at this point of time, apart from the technicals, which I don't think are amazing, you can also see that we are selling off. Basically, since yesterday evening, we've only been selling off. So unless this turns around, I have to be bearish on Turbo. All right, so if we then zoom back out, I would say like levels where it can turn around is this level right here at 6,500. Technical level, but also the 382 FIB. And then after that, I think it's like 6,000 and 5,500. So from all of those levels, we can turn this around. But the one thing you need to look at is the open interest. If the open interest doesn't reverse here, we will just continue to fall and fall. And I do think, given the technical and the order flow situation right now, that something like this is most likely. So yeah, be prepared for that. Keep your eyes on the reversal. That's going to be most interesting. I mean, I don't think it's interesting to short Turbo here, but I do think it's most likely we will fall down. But those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you do, yeah, so those are my takes. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.